Welcome back to my channel, Duct Tape Mechanic. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix a Maytag, Kenmore, Whirlpool, or pretty much any sort of dryer that has a lint filter or lint trap on the top like this. That's basically breaking or constantly breaking belts, or has the belt constantly slipping off the drum, causing it to not to spin. So if you find this video to be helpful, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more DIY and tinkering videos. Alright, so here's the dryer in question. Like I said, this video is going to be applicable to more than just the Maytag I have here, and to pretty much to anything that has a lint filter on top, which is pretty much what Whirlpool has been making for the past 30 years or so, and still continues to make. They're awesome dryers because of how robust this lint trap is. But anyways, this particular dryer is not spinning, and I'm going to show you what's causing this. And this is a little bit of an atypical issue. It's not just that it's a broken belt or a lid switch is broken, but this is constantly breaking belts, and I think currently the belt may have just slipped off but is very damaged. So I'm going to show you how to how to fix this issue for once and for all. Alright, first thing we're going to do is make sure the dryer is unplugged. This is 240 volts. We don't mess around with that. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and pull off the lint filter right here and undo these two Phillips screws. Alright, then we're going to take a putty knife and go ahead and pop up these clips that are about, I want to say, a few inches from the edge right here. Alright, so when we pop up the top right here, we'll notice that the belt is not in its place right here. It's actually, most of the time when you notice the belt's not where it's supposed to be, you see the marking of the old belt. It's usually broken, but in this case, I noticed that all the way back here, and so that's the indicator of another, well, this is an indicator of a problem outside just the belt. And as I was looking at this, I also noticed that the belt has some fairly significant damage, and it's just on the verge of breaking. So there's something on this in this dryer that's causing the belt to have this sort of damage, and or causing it to slip off the drum right here. So we're going to have to investigate it a little bit further to figure out what's going on. But the next step is to go ahead and just undo the connection for the lid switch. Then we're going to loosen up the two 5/8" screws that hold on the door. So there's one right there and one on this side as well. Then we're just going to pull up the door and pull it right on out. Since the belt is already loose, all we have to do is pull the drum out. So just a quick glimpse of this setup right here lets me know exactly what's going on. If we take a look, first of all, the idler pulley has been knocked off. That's what caused the belt to, well, that's why the belt came off, but why did the idler pulley come off? Now, well, looks like the motor pulley right here is just sheared off right here. It's supposed to have this threaded piece right here, so it just encapsulates the belt on these threads. Looks like it's just got completely sheared off. So the motor pulley has to be replaced. I'll show you what a actually good pulley looks like. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. So this is the motor pulley, and that's the difference in the pulley right there. This piece right here is missing. It's been sheared off. What I'll do is I'll put a pop-up link for the motor pulley and a new belt for this sort of dryer, so you don't have to look around or ask around for parts, and you can just order from that link, I should say. But yeah, first thing we have to do now is take this pulley off. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a 7/16 inch wrench on the motor shaft and then turn this thing counterclockwise and see if we can take that old pulley off. A 7/16 inch wrench and put it onto the drive shaft of the dryer motor, like so. Then we're going to get our large plier, or wrench I should say, pliers I should say, and see if we can't just unthread this thing. Install the new one. It's pretty much everything in the opposite direction. We're going to put the 7/16 wrench on, but in the opposite direction here on the motor shaft, and then we're just going to thread this piece in. Alright, so I will also be throwing on a new belt because, as you saw, the previous one was just absolutely frayed, and the process of installing, or the process of reassembling, installing the belt and reassembling everything is going to be fairly simple. I do have a very detailed video on how to do it, so just in case if you get lost, I will I'll link it in the description, but the point of this video is to show you the root cause of this issue, which was a bad motor pulley. So yeah, we're just going to be going ahead and slapping this belt back on, reassembling everything, and seeing if it works. I'm going to go ahead and place the idler pulley back in. Position our belt and drum. Then we're going to loop the belt through the idler pulley and onto the motor pulley. And it should look something like this when it's all done and reassembled. The belt is going through the idler and on to the motor pulley. Time to put the door back on. At this point, I like to give it a couple good rotations. Make sure everything is spinning freely, and don't forget to reconnect the lid switch. Top back down. Put in these two screws and the lid trap. So I've got the dryer hooked up to my test station over here. I went ahead and put it into timed dry. I'm just going to go ahead and push the button and see if it spins. Alright, sounds like it's working pretty good to me. I'm going to come back here and see that it's pushing out some hot air, as you can tell by the movement of the tag over there. But yeah, it's hot. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and if you did, make sure you hit the thumbs up side. A quick way to test a spin is to go ahead and push the lid switch button down right there, then go ahead and push the start button, and then you can see the drum spinning. But I only recommend doing this if you know what you're doing and you're aware of the consequences, because it's going to be hot and it's going to be a drum spinning. So we'll go ahead and push that. And there you have it, spinning away, and the heating element should be turning on. I can feel it, and yeah, that's it.